Hey guys, it's been about a month since we took a look at the garden, so let's see what's happening today. Here was our potatoes, and I've already harvested those. I'll link to the video below. We did a pretty decent job. I thought I had early blight, but it ended up being just a bug that was eating the leaves. I probably would have gotten twice as much as I got, but I still got a decent amount for store-bought potatoes that started sprouting in the house. This bed over here was our lettuce and tomatoes and borage. So you can see we have some tomatoes coming up here. Butter gem, little gem lettuce did really well. It's about done. I should probably harvest that. I was going to let one or two go to seed so that we can collect the seeds. The arugula did amazing here. Had no problems with bugs. Nothing really liked to eat it, including us. We didn't like it, so we won't be growing that again. Nothing wrong with the arugula, just a little too spicy for our family. I'll probably save some seeds to hand out to friends, harvest the rest of this to give to some friends that like it. Even my brother-in-law, who really likes arugula, thought it was a bit spicy. So, and that's the slow bolt arugula. I already pulled up the Swiss chard because one, the bugs ate it, and two, it's getting a bit hot for it. And I just pulled up today, there's a little bit left, the watercress. It's getting too hot for that too, so it was drying out and couldn't really eat it anymore. Here's another tomato flowering. Hopefully these start turning red soon. These tomatoes are flowering. The borage did excellent. Look at how huge that is. I'm starting to cut some of it out because it's putting too much shade on the tomatoes that are on the other side, which we'll go take a look at. So I'll start harvesting the seeds from those. The kids have eaten some of the flowers. We've put it in some salads. The flavor isn't super strong. It's pretty mild, sweet flavor, but it was still good. And we have some tomatoes coming up over here. That's the black from Tula, doing pretty good, getting a lot of flowers on there. I have a black beauty over here that is not looking good. I don't know if that's blossom end rot or something's eating it. I haven't seen anything over here, so I don't know what would be eating it. But it's turning black. If you know what's going on, let me know in the comments. Not sure. Turning black, but that's not black because it's black from Black Beauty. It's like rotting. Our basil is in the middle. That's doing pretty well. It looks like one of these tomatoes is starting to get that too. Don't know what's going on there. The sweet Genovese basil is doing really well, and that's the globe, or that's the, what is that? Globe basil, I think. That's doing really well too. We've eaten a little bit of that. More. Oh, let's see. Thought I saw a bug. No, maybe not. And then our Thai basil is under here, and it's actually been doing really well, even though it's hidden away under the borage. We're gonna have to harvest some of that soon and eat it. The sweet Genovese basil over here is doing really well. Something's eating it though. I don't know what would like that. It's starting to, it looks like it's gonna bolt soon, so I'm gonna harvest that maybe tonight and dry some of it out. Maybe put some of it in olive oil and freeze it, and then, okay, and then herbs, rosemary, the cilantro is coming up over there. Still haven't seen any... Ooh, there's a worm crawling around over there. That's a good sign. Stevia come up there. Oregano is doing well, clearly. This was my zucchini and butternut squash bed, and I got the squash borers in them, and they pretty much, by the time I realized what was going on, they were done. So I just pulled them out so that I didn't have to worry about it next year. I can't plant anything here next year, just in case. And I thought it was weird because I did not plant squash here last year. I planted it over here. So I don't know how they got from this bed over to that bed. And I haven't seen any of the moths. So I don't know how that happened. So I replanted the chives in this bed today. Oh, I don't think I mentioned it. In the bed I pulled out the potatoes. I planted some kale again because it did well in that bed last year, and it's not doing well where I have it this year. So I'm going to try the kale in that bed. So I planted that today and then chives today. Because it's still kind of early in the season, I replanted the zucchini and the butternut squash over in that bed. So hopefully that's far enough away from the squash borers to get it. We'll see. Some more borage. That clearly didn't keep any of the bugs away. This bed over here, look at those marigolds. Beautiful marigolds. The nasturtium did really well over here. Still doing well. We've used it in some salads. I haven't used the marigolds yet, but I'll probably have the kids try them soon. I have one little baby corn over here, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll see. No other corn, it looks like. I didn't realize how big the marigolds were going to get. Like, look at how huge those are. Those are bigger than I've ever had in this garden before. So I didn't realize they were going to get so big and crowd out the corn. Look, ladybugs. Look at those ladybugs. Yay, I love seeing ladybugs in the garden. There's another one up here. Hello, little guy or girl. Look at them, beautiful. Doesn't want to focus on that. If you've seen my kid taste video on the purple potted pole beans, those did really well. And we've cooked them up and they taste really good cooked, so I think we'll do those again next year. The snow peas are kind of on their way out, which I'm surprised that they're already done for. There's still some vines that are looking good and that are flowering again, so I'm going to leave them alone. I've left some of the peas on there to dry out so that we can have them for next year too. If you remember, this was doing really well last time, but then some bug got to it. At least the outer leaves. The inside might still be good, so I'm still letting it go. If nothing else, it'll attract whatever bug that is to it and keep it away from the other plants, I'm hoping. A random dill that popped up from last year, it was over in that bed, and it blew seeds over here and there. Okay, try that again. So over here, I planted, looks like I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably plant more of the broccoli as it gets closer to fall. For now, these are just gonna stay like this, and then they'll produce in the fall. And then we have carrots. I pulled up one carrot just to see what was going on, and it wasn't quite big enough yet, so we're gonna leave those in for a little bit longer. I planted some more, and they're starting to come up. We'll see. It's getting a bit hot, so I don't know how well they're gonna do. We'll see. And then over here, I planted beans. Those are starting to come up. I just planted more beans, so we might get some more. The kids had done a bean project in the house. Those did not come up. It's really hard. I haven't gotten any beans that we've planted in the house to transplant outside unless we plant them in soil. These were planted in a clear cup with paper towels. They didn't transplant, as you can see. So this is the kale. The dinosaur kale never came up, even though I tried planting it twice. I don't know why. No idea. This is starting, caterpillars are getting it, so you can see that. So I'm hoping to get rid of that before the new stuff comes up. I'd have to buy some more, the spray, organic spray, to get rid of those caterpillars. And then this is where I planted the butternut squash and the zucchini. So we'll see. Sorry about that, guys. Cover up the mic. We'll see if that comes up. Hopefully it'll come up. It should come up. I don't know why it wouldn't. And then our wildflower bed, the sunflowers. Look at that sunflower, big guy coming up there. Those look like they're doing well. The lavender, I don't know. That really never came up. I think maybe I planted it too late. I don't know. The wildflowers seem to be doing good. I've getting some that are coming up. We'll see. I don't actually know what any of this is, so we'll see. And then over here, the peppers. My babies pulled out these peppers, so those clearly are not going to come up because they pulled them out. And then we have some more coming up here. These are all bell peppers, not spicy peppers. And then we have some watermelon. I'm in the process of getting the vertical system built over here. I have to just pound in the other T-post and then we should be good. But we are getting some flowers here, so I'm excited to see if those come up. I have noticed that we have not had very many bees this year. Last year we had a ton of bees. This year I have not seen any honeybees out here. I've seen a lot of wasps, but no honeybees. And I have seen bumblebees, and they have been going to the flowers, so, but no honeybees. I'm not sure. I feel like I have enough flowers to attract them. We'll see. I don't know what's going on with the honeybees this year. So then here we have our cucumbers. These are, I put up the vertical system so we can grow them vertically, and they're doing great. They're starting to go up. We have, let's see, we have the crystal apple here. You can see some baby ones coming up down there. I just have to keep the stink bug nymphs and the other types of bugs that look like stink bug. Their nymphs look a lot like assassin bugs. I just have to keep an eye out for those. I saw some on here. I got rid of them. I just have to keep looking out for them so they don't eat all the cucumbers. But there's tons of flowers. Look at all these flowers on. This is the dragon's egg cucumber. Look at all those flowers. It's amazing. I've never seen that many flowers on a cucumber before. So look at that guy down there. So we're probably going to be able to harvest that guy soon. See those babies coming up? My Mexican sour gherkins are kind of hidden down here. No flowers yet. And they're tiny, so I'm not sure if they're going to produce or not. Don't know. And look, we're getting some of these guys. I forgot what these were called. I don't remember. It probably says down here. No, it doesn't. The babies like to take out the markers and play with them, so don't know what those are. Bait alpha. That's what those are. I remembered. Those are looking pretty good too. Lots of flowers on there, so we'll see. Those can grow a bit longer before we'll see anything on there. And then down here, still only 2. I replanted these and nothing came up, but these are the Hatch green chili peppers. They're doing much better than the bell peppers over there, so we'll see. We're all excited about the Hatch green chilies. We'll see how those do. And then that is pretty much it. I think I got everything. One last look at the garden. Sorry about the mess. I'm still working on the drip irrigation and the vertical system for for the watermelons. So everything is coming along nicely. A few things not coming up, but it's still kind of early, so we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.